Shakira? You was waiting on me, honey. Miss Jerry was in the road. I was in the wind trying to get here. That's where I was. Y'all, look. Let me show y'all something. It's cold as hell down here. It is 20-some degrees here in Jackson, Tennessee. I can't believe this. It is so cold. Y'all come on in here. Come on in, because I got to do some shout-outs. Y'all, look at all this food Captain D's gave me. Ain't this crazy? Y'all, they literally gave me all this food. But they like, you from Alabama? I'm like, yeah. Look at this. She gave me a lot of fish. Shout out to Captain D's, y'all. Y'all, look at all this food these people gave me. Look at that. Look. Can y'all see it? Look at all this food. I ain't pay for this. They gave, look. Look at all that hospitality they showed me. Y'all, you can't get this nowhere. Y'all, come on in here. And see, I was going to go sit in a restaurant, but it's too cold to leave cuties in this van. It's too cold. And I'm going to wait until some of y'all come up in here. I got to wait on y'all now, but y'all was waiting on me. Then I want to say shout out to the donut place here. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't even get the man. Look at all this shit he gave me. Y'all, I only bought this to have with some coffee, a bow tie. He gave me some donut holes, and he gave me a cinnamon roll. Ain't that something? Y'all, it's some good people here in Jackson. They believe in feeding you, I see, but it's too cold. I can't leave my baby in here like this. It is cold here today. It is 20 degrees here. I'm not leaving her in here without no heat. And see, I can't leave the heat on I can't leave the heat on what you call unsupervised. I can't leave this heat on and get out the car and go, because Cutie Pie may tip it over or anything, and I don't want that. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. I'm sorry. I was traveling, y'all. I was traveling. I went to Planet Fitness. I took me a bath. After I left Planet Fitness, I went roaming around somewhere. I went roaming around off of the highway back there trying to see what I could find to eat. Y'all, look at all this love. This is the only thing I bought. He gave me some donut holes, and he gave me a cinnamon roll. Shout out to the bakery here in Jackson, Tennessee. Hey Gertrude, how you doing? I said I gotta wait for y'all. I said y'all were waiting on me, and I had to wait, y'all. I went to Planet Fitness, then I came back, and I went roaming around Jackson trying to find stuff to eat. Y'all, I don't know why these people gave me all. I can't eat all this food, y'all, and I'm not going to. Y'all hear me? I'm not about to mess my body up. I'll be around here popping those Ozempic shots. I ain't got time for that. Look, they gave me y'all, all I bought was I didn't pay for $5 for this. They gave it to me. They gave me, look at this love. Look at this. I went to Captain D's. Look at this. Look at all this food. Look. They gave me all this food. They like, where you coming from? I said, Cleveland. They like, really? They was like, oh yeah, and you from the South, they like, we got to do you real good. Shout out to Captain D's. Shout out to all my people at Captain D's, and shout out to the little Asian man up on Highway 46 off of Carriage House. Shout out to him. Shout out to the little donut man off of Wallace Lane. And shout out to Captain D's up here off of Christmas Boulevard. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Jackson, Tennessee. Thank y'all so much for showing the love. But Miss Jerry got to tell the truth about Jackson. Y'all, Jackson Planet Fitness is hands down the worst Planet Fitness I have been to thus far. I went and I told them people up at that front desk, I said, I'm a content creator and I'm passing through. And on my journey, I'm rating these Planet Fitnesses. I said, y'all hands down the worst one I ever been in. The lady said, what's wrong? I said, it's dirty and it stinks. I said, I never knew women could smell like that. It smelled like ass, fish, sewage, not to mention, it was it's always going to be one clean shower. One out of all of them. And y'all know the one it is, the one that the old people sat in, the one that got the bench. That's it. Always look for that one. Because that's the only one, y'all, that really do not get tampered with. And then y'all, they gave me a large drink. Ain't that good? That's good, but it's bad. Because Miss Jerry cannot, I can't do that, y'all. I can't do that. I got a husband. I'm 56 years old. And I'm not finna sit here. I'm not a foodie. I used to be one. But I'm not a foodie like that. You know what I'm saying? I like to roam and see what I see. You know what I'm saying? I got my fix of barbecue. I don't want no more barbecue. I'm waiting until I arrive in Memphis on Thursday. Y'all, all our plans got knocked off. Geraldine, I want to tell you another app too that you may want to get that's way cheaper than Harvest Host. See, Harvest Host, and I said this in my video, y'all got to watch my videos because my videos are very informational. Every video I drop, it's about something that got to do with van life. It's about everything. So y'all got to watch these videos. You're one state away from me. I'm in Alabama. I'm on my way to Alabama. I'm on my way home for Thanksgiving. I'll be in Selma for Thanksgiving. We're going to be staying in Millbrook because it's cheaper to stay in Millbrook. But my hometown is Selma. I'll be at home in Selma on the 25th of November. And I'll be there for 4 days. So yeah, and then after that, I'm going on to Florida. Y'all, Harvest Host is good for people that's on the West Coast. Texas, California, Nevada, Arizona, those places, California. That's where that's good, good for. But RV life is $64 a year. And when I tell you all you got to do is put in your destination, they gonna tell you where all the truck stops at, all the rest stops at. They gonna tell you of everything. When me and my husband, we're gonna get started on everything for Memphis tonight. I'm literally gonna be camping in Memphis, y'all. I'm gonna stay at some of the RV sites in Memphis because a lot of them are beautiful. A lot of them beautiful. That they by the lakes. And that's what I love because I want to cook. I want to do a couple of cooking, Steph Camp, boondock cooking videos, the whole nine. I'm sorry, I just got to do a lot. Let me see, add a Q and a sticker. Let me see. Let me try. They said add a Q and a sticker. It done left. Why leave so quick? Y'all, whatever it is that y'all need to ask, or anybody have any questions about anything, you're welcome to ask me. Because I'm going to answer it as truthful as I can. Do not spend no $149 on Harvest Host unless you in the West. If you're in the West, spend it because it's going to be very beneficial to you. If you're in the South, y'all, and you need to purchase RV Life because it's for the people mainly on the Southern Coast. Okay? And when I tell y'all, I am looking forward to Memphis and see by the Grove. By us having to leave the Grove, y'all, it threw everything off. I'm 94 miles away from Memphis and don't supposed to get there until Thursday. But I'm going to get there before Thursday. So now we got to try to retract everything. And we'll get it done with no problem. You know what I'm saying? Every time, wherever I go, I'm going to always find me a Planet Fitness to go to. If I don't have a Planet Fitness, I'm going to I always keep water in my tank. I got a 5-gallon tank that's connected to my sink. And I always keep water no matter what. I had to refill my tank today. And tomorrow, while we're in Jackson, I'm going to go to the laundromat because I found it. And I'm going to go to, I'm going to see can I find another Planet Fitness. I'm going to go to another Planet Fitness. And I'm going to go and wash clothes. And I'm going to clean Caesars out. And I'm going to go to another truck stop for the night. Can I tell y'all something? If a person is here in any part of Tennessee, and this is where you want to stay, I said go for it, baby. Because you absolutely can make it here homeless. You absolutely can make it here in van life or in RV life. You absolutely can. Because every gas station there is Pilot J's, Love's, Flying J's, Pilot, and Love's. Even Circle K's and the Speedways. All of them are built for trucking and for people that are in RV life and people that are in car life and people that are in van life. We all are welcome. You understand that? I salute Tennessee. Tennessee make it easy for a person, and the people here, y'all, I haven't ran into a bad person yet. You understand that? Not here. Nowhere in Tennessee, and I done been all around Tennessee. And I haven't ran into a rude white person. I haven't ran into I ran into one rude black person. One. And that was where I went and bought the barbecue at. I came out and he was cussing the lady out in the Pilot. That's the only one. Other than that, I haven't ran into nobody rude. These people believe in the Lord. They lay down and get up on the promises of the Lord. Y'all hear me? I'm trying to tell y'all, Miss Jerry having the time of her life. Sure is. I wake up happy. I lay down happy. I roll over happy. I have no reason to be angry. I have no reason to be mad. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, Seasons doing her thing. Seasons is a very good vehicle van to travel in. It takes $30 to fill Seasons up. I have to go to the gas station every 3 to 4 days with Seasons. Seasons get damn good gas now. Damn good. Girl, Seasons good. Yep. Y'all, I got to cut the heat on. It's cold. It's real cold. It's super cold. And I got to cut this heat on because it is cold. Let me tell y'all something. When I come to these places, I'm not going to start, I don't hang out at night in strange towns. I don't do that. But when I get to Selma, when I get to Alabama, y'all hear me? I'm going to be doing everything under the sun that's good to do. I'm going to try to eat everything that ain't nailed down. I sure am, because that's what I do when I go home. I get real big bag. I sure do, because I'm amongst family, I'm amongst friends, and it's the time to be big bag. Y'all hear me? This a diet. It don't taste like a diet, but it is. And I really don't even drink pop. I don't, not at all. No, that's a Dr. Pepper. Hopefully it's a diet Dr. Pepper. Because I ain't trying to do all that. Y'all, let me tell you. Murfreesboro, I found $10 on the ground. Here in Jackson, I found these at the donut shop. I can't use these. Y'all, I got some Beats by Dre. When they first came out, them Beats by Dre, remember they was $1,000. I got those and can't even use them. So, okay. So I know I ain't gonna do nothing with these. I'm getting I can't put them things in my ear. Look, y'all. Look, it turned on. Look at that. This thing turned on. I can't use these things. They ain't no good for me. Maybe one of my nieces and nephews will want them in Selma, because ain't nothing I can do with them. I can't put them in my ear. I can't even hear. What I look like putting them things in my ear? I ain't got time for that. I really don't. And my husband, he got the Beats by Dre and don't even use them. He sure don't. That's $1,000 I just blew. I got to turn this on for me and Cutie Pie, because y'all, it is cold. And see, normally when I come into these truck stops, y'all, I go head on and close up for the night. I don't let nobody see what color I am. I don't let nobody see who I am. And I don't let nobody see what I am. You see what I'm saying? I always proceed with caution. If I make sure those back windows are covered and my front. Even if my front windshield ain't all the way covered, I make sure my sides are. Because I don't want nobody to be able to say, oh, that's a black lady for sleeping over in that car by herself. You see what I'm saying? Safety over everything first, y'all. Remember that. What the hell going on with this cutie pie? Let me untwist this. Hold on. Just hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. Let me put this up. Let me put this up right here. Move back here. And let me put this one up. Even though they can't see it here. My window's tinted. I just don't take no chances. Y'all see what I'm saying? I just don't take no chances. You know, I try to, keep myself safe. Safety over everything. This is where I'm at. It's a Denny's. That's where the trucks park. We could park over there too. You know what I'm saying? That's not only a truck and parking place. It's a place for vans and RVs and cars could park over there too. You know. But yeah, I don't have nothing bad to say about Tennessee and Tennessee people. They good. The only thing I got to say about Tennessee that's bad is their Planet Fitnesses. You go in one, all of them water pressure messed up. You ain't gonna get no super hot shower. They're not finished. What I mean by that, some of them you ain't got no place to sit. Some of them are not clean. Some of them don't even have no place for you to put your personal things that you take in the shower with you, like your soap and all that. Some of them don't have. Ain't none of them finished. I ain't went in one Planet Fitness from the time I hit Tennessee up until now. I ain't went in one Planet Fitness where the water was lukewarm. It was a place to sit. Some of them do. A place to put your things, your soap, your toothbrush, and all that. It's only one stall that had everything. And that's the one that got the bench in it. Always look for the one with the bench in it, because that's the one that people do not use, because it's for people with disabilities. And think about it, how many people with disabilities go to the gym? So yeah, so that's as long as they got one of them, 10 times out of 10, you gonna be good in that one, because that's the cleanest one. Because don't nobody never be in there. Sure don't. But y'all, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Is this thing closed? Okay. I need to take this out. Move your nose, cutie pie. This thing's still on. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Open. It's this way. Close. It's this way. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to close this. Close it this way. Move your nose, cutie. It ain't closed, so that means that thing don't work. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Let me see what's going on with this tape. Stop sniffing in that stuff or you be sick. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so close. It's open. Close. It's this way. I can't really see it. It's saying close. Okay. my line is twisted, and I got to untwist it. Well, this propane getting on my nerves. Can I tell y'all that? But what else can you do? Ain't nothing else you can do but use propane. It's getting on my nerves. I get tired of it. I swear to God I do. I'm tired of handling this propane. I swear, I wish I had a better way. I wouldn't even be bothered with this. And not no damn propane, I wouldn't. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta get the heat going for Cutie Pie. Because I don't like her being cold. I ain't cold. I got on clothes, so I ain't cold. And y'all don't get on this road and don't have more than one source to be able. Listen, come on here and stop playing with me. To be able to do what y'all need to do. I'm here to tell you because this shit here ain't no joke. This damn propane, it ain't to be fucked with lightly, I can tell you that much. Come on. Stop. This thing keep coming out. Oh, y'all, this a mess here. Ain't no need me lying. This a mess. I ain't got time to be wrestling with stuff. And then you gotta make sure you got everything in there right, the way it needs to be. Cutie Pie, what you gonna stay up here? Okay. Close is this way. Open is this way. You know what? I'm see. Hold on, y'all. It's closed. I need it to go off. I'm gonna let all that run out then. That way I can put that. Okay. I'm back, y'all. I need Mr. Jerry here. I so do. I ain't got time to be messing around with no propane and be done got blowed the hell up. The devil is a lie. Y'all know he after me. The devil want me better than ice cream on shit. Y'all hear me? He mad as hell at Miss Jerry. He sure lives. Miss Jerry get her big mouth ass on the internet every single day and do too many big shout outs to the Lord. And he don't like that. I'm here to tell y'all. Y'all, through all things, I don't care what go down, put safety over everything. Follow your first mind out here. Whatever your first mind tell you, that's what y'all do. Y'all hear me? Stay safe out here. This world made of humans, and humans don't give a damn. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all. So Cutie Pie, it was on all that time. It had to be. Cause it ain't going off yet. What you got to say? I don't think that knob works. That's what I don't think. I don't think this knob works, y'all. Cause if this knob works, okay. Now it's on. It's on big time. This way right here shuts it off. but it's still going. So that knob don't work. Everybody got time for this shit. I know you don't. We just gonna go on the rock, and we gonna thank the Lord that we got us some propane, ain't we? And now all this time, y'all, I ain't had no problem out of my propane. Soon as I get ready to go live, look at the devil. It's okay though. It's all right. Everything is okay and everything is all right in Jesus' name. Y'all hear me? I don't let stuff worry me. I really don't. I pray. I meditate. I sit in the presence of the Lord. I'm happy. I'm content. I just wish my husband was with me. I miss him. I miss him a lot. God knows I do. I talk to him like 99.99999 times a day. I really do. That's the only part about this journey I'm on. I wish my husband was on it with me, because I'm really making some good memories. I got lots of pictures. There's nowhere I done been that I don't have a lot of pictures. When I get to my destinations where I want to go, that's when I'm going to start roaming the town. I'm going to start talking to people, just interviewing people and doing, that's it. Finding good places to eat, having fun, and thanking and praising the Lord through it all. That's all I want to do, y'all. As long as I can do that, I'm happy. I sure am. Okay, y'all. So it is all. That was just left in the line. So I was right the way I was turning it. It's all. Cause look, okay, that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to make sure I was doing it the right way. Cause this ain't nothing to play with. You understand? This shit'll burn you up and it'll blow you up. Propane and all that other stuff, it ain't nothing to play with. And make sure if you getting a propane tank and you using it in your house or in your vehicle, don't leave it unattended. That's the reason why I'm not going to sit in a restaurant, because it's cold. It is very cold here today. I got on a shirt. I got on a shirt up under my hoodie, and I got on two pair of socks. That's how cold it is. And I can't leave Cutie Pie nowhere cold. Cutie Pie is my baby girl, and I can't leave her nowhere cold. And I don't want to take her in a restaurant. I seen a pet supply store. I'm gonna go by it never dawned on me to get her to get a carrier for her. I had one, and it's in storage. Cutie Pie got everything she needs. I had one for her, and it's in storage. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take her, and probably tomorrow, and I'm going to buy her a carrier, so I can start taking her in these restaurants with me. You know what I'm saying? You got to be considered. This the South. The South, respect is a must. They don't know nothing. You got to respect people in the South. That's what they growed up on. Praise the Lord and pass the collard greens. You be rude, it's like you done took a steak and done stuck them in their heart. They can't relate to that. Especially older people. What they say, you are one state away from me. Okay. I'm telling you, I can't relate. So I got to be respectful when I come through when I come through the South. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the pet supply store tomorrow, the PetSmart, and I'm gonna see, can I find her a dog carrier? I'm gonna find her one somewhere down here in Jackson. So when we get to Memphis and I get out and get on Bell Street, Cutie Pie can be with me. I ain't got to worry about keeping her in this van. She can come out with me, and she can have fun, and she can go into the different restaurants with me. Cause I got to do commentary, y'all. Even though YouTube, we ain't even finna talk about YouTube. I don't even want to talk about YouTube. YouTube. That's all I can say about YouTube. That's all I want to say about them. What happened with this? Y'all, while I'm here, I got to get my van clean. I got to clean my van, and I got to find somewhere to take Caesar so she can get her a bath. That's what I got to do, because by Caesar being real tall, see, I can't take her no anywhere. Now see, these people be around here on bikes and stuff, y'all. They don't be on no bikes. They be passing by your vehicle, even when you sitting in your car, in your van, baby. Lock your van up. I'm telling you. Even when I'm sitting in my van, I still lock my van up. I don't play games like that, because somebody will be at your back and you won't even know they there. So yeah, so no matter what I do and how I do it, I put safety over everything. Because y'all, ain't nobody finna kill me, and I don't wanna have to kill nobody. I sure don't. I don't want y'all, I don't. Okay, cute. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. I'm just trying to lightweight lock up a little bit here. Because when I get off with y'all, I'm going to I'm gonna go back here and cut on my TV, and I'm gonna relax for a while. And I'm gonna see what way I'm gonna go from there. Let me see. Yep. Now see, they wanna know why I'm canceling out on all of these places that I put in place to go to because of the Grove. The Grove threw us off. See, you got to be ready for stuff like that too. Because what you plan, it may be something down the road that ain't going to go right, and you may have to make other plans, y'all. It happens. It really does. It happens. That's the way it is. Just like when we went to Hurricane Mills, I never thought in a million years, because I had took a bath in Nashville off of Charlotte Pike. I took a bath in Nashville off of Charlotte Pike before I got on the road, and before we got to Hurricane Mills, I took a shower there. Because in Hurricane Mills, y'all, it's not a sundown town, but everything on one strip, and it's predominantly like people. So yeah, I wouldn't call it a sundown town, but I wouldn't call it it's a one-horse town, y'all. Period. Everything on one strip. That's it. So yeah. Let me see what else I wanna talk to y'all about. What else? I covered the apps, Harvest Host and RB Life. Those are the two apps that we're using now. I covered the Planet Fitnesses. I'm gonna go tomorrow, y'all, and try to find Cutie Pie Carrier. It's easier for me, y'all listen, it's easier for me to do videos. If y'all want to know anything, watch them videos, y'all. Them videos gonna tell y'all everything. It's easy for Miss Jerry to do a video than it is for me to go live. And you see what I'm saying? And it's easier for me to do shorts. You see, I'm gonna go live every probably maybe once or twice. You see, and then I'll go live. Hey, babe, I'm gonna try to go live every chance I get. God knows I am, but it's easier for me to do the videos than it is for me to go live. Y'all see, because I can drop a video here, I can drop a video there, and then not only that, my videos, I only keep them 20 minutes. And the reason being is because I can say everything I need to say in 20 minutes and be done with it. Versus going live, then I got to wait for YouTube to reroute everybody. Then after YouTube reroute everybody, I already be done started the video. I already be done told y'all so much important information. But then when y'all come in, I got to repeat it. I ain't got time for that. It's easier for me to do the so this way is closed. Yep, it's easier for me to do that. And y'all, I go to bed early because I get up early. I get to moving early. I get going early. You see what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I never traveled to this extent, but I have traveled. You see, because every guy damn near after the drug dealers that I used to attract, every guy after that stigma got off me, every guy after that I dated was a truck driver. And I used to be on the road with them. So that's how I know how to travel. You see what I'm saying? I know what time to stop running these streets when you a stranger in these different places, especially when you doing boondocking and stuff camping. You see what I'm saying? Because I learned when I used to date truck drivers. You see what I'm saying? And I used to be on the road with them. They'll drive for so long, but then after a certain time in the day, between 12:30 and maybe no later than 2 o'clock, we gonna be at for the night, set up at that truck stop for the night. And we get up early in the morning and we get started. You get up, go wherever you gonna go, take your bath. After you take your bath, get dressed, get ready for the day, and get on the road. Travel a little bit, travel a little further. Then after that, you stop for the night, go get you something to eat, relax. If you gonna get on YouTube and talk to your people, that's what you do. If you're not, go to the back and go to sleep. Or go meditate, or go talk to the Lord. When I get off from with y'all, I'm going to put on my pajamas, I'm going to grab my dog, and I'm going to go to the back, and I'm going to eat me some donuts, and I'm going to cut on my TV, I'm going to lay, and I'm going to talk to the Lord. If I got something that I want to say to YouTube, to my YouTube community, I say it. If I don't, I sit quiet. And I meditate, y'all. And I thank God for bringing me through. That's what I do. That's my journey. You understand? When I'm passing through these little cities trying to get to my purpose city, you see what I'm saying? Always have a point of destination. Always have a plan. Always have a time. You see what I'm saying? Always have a routine. And for God's sake, be careful. And keep the Lord, put the Lord first. If you put him first, he ain't no hurt, harm, or danger gonna come to y'all in no type of way. Put him first. You understand that? Through all things, when I get up in the morning, I talk to my Father. When I lay down at night, the last person I talk to is my Father. My husband and my Father. Those be the last two. Y'all, sometimes, you know, people, and then, I mean, what I want to say about a budget. Okay, when y'all go to these places to fill up, let me tell you what I'm noticing. See, I really don't travel with money. I don't. I normally swipe my card. But what I'm finding out about these gas stations in the South, if you paying with your card, read them signs. Read them signs. A lot of them don't even have a sign up there for you to read that say, if you doing credit, this, if you doing this, that. A lot of them don't even have that. Lord, is the generic Christianity used? I'm going to block you. I'm telling you now, I'm going to block you. You do not come up on my live with that. You understand? Don't everybody study the Hebrew Israelite doctrine. I don't care what you call him. Just call him. You see? It is no right or wrong name that you give your Father in heaven that's suitable enough for him except for bitch, fuck, and all that other stuff. But long as it's something divine, that's what you refer to him as. Everybody ain't on this walk you on, sweetie. You on this walk. Don't impede your journey on other folks. You see, that's the journey that Most High gave you. That's the name that you developed with him. You see what I'm saying? That's the relationship that you got with Most High. That you call him that. You understand? You can't do that. You can't do that. I hate when y'all come up in my lives and stuff trying to tell people, oh, his name Shalom, his name Yeshua, his name this, his name that. No, that's not right. That's the journey he got you on. That's the personal relationship you have with him. You're doing what you're... How? Mr. Jerry, block this person. Because you ain't nothing but the devil. You finna get the fuck up out of here. I didn't come here for you to do this today. You understand that? And one thing I don't do, I don't argue about Christianity. You understand that? Because my walk is not yours. Period. And we don't allow this type of stuff to go on my channel. What you call him is what you call him. Period. You're right. What I believe. That's exactly what I'm doing. And see, I hate when people do that to people. Y'all see what I'm saying? I don't like that. Whatever your relationship is with our Father in heaven, that's your relationship. Whatever name you decide to call him, that's your relationship. That's why it's called a personal walk. You see, it's not for you to impede your walk and your journey on mine. Just because you call him Yeshua, don't make it wrong because I call him Most High. You see? He's still our Father in heaven. I'm just not finna argue with nobody. No, don't bring that to this channel. That ain't nothing but the devil. You don't argue with nobody about your personal journey with the Lord. This is my channel. I call him Yeshua. I call him Most High. I call him God. I call him the I am. Whatever I want to refer to the Lord as, that's my personal walk with him. And ask y'all, and don't be ashamed, and don't let nobody confuse you. Because can I tell y'all something? You have people like this that'll come to you and be like, his name Yeshua. You don't suppose... Not on this channel, you won't. I ain't got time for that. You got to find somebody who refer to him the way you do. Since you can't respect what I say on my channel, then you got to find somebody that's on the same level as you. You see what I'm saying? No matter what I call him, it doesn't make him not love you any less. You see? It ain't like he ain't gonna say, yes, child, what can I do for you? It ain't like he gonna have me stoned because I call him Most High. That's crazy, y'all. And this another reason why I don't like to go live. This it right here. In a nutshell. Y'all, I'm out here on a journey. I'm on a journey. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to curse my journey by having to do this to people. I don't like that. If you don't refer to Most High the way I refer to him, I'm never gonna tell you wrong. That's the journey you on. That's why it's called a personal walk and a personal journey. And that's the hardest thing for people to respect. They want you to be the way they are. Even twins are not on the same walk with Most High. And they're twins. That's why it's called a personal journey. Whatever you call him, that's your business. That's between you and my Father in heaven. That's how he know is you. Because of the personal name that you call him. She is trying to teach people about van life and teaching about the Most High. That's what I'm saying. My husband, y'all, when I tell y'all he's so educated, when it come round to this thing called Christianity, when it's things that I don't understand, I turn to Mr. Jerry and I ask him. Mr. Jerry don't refer to our Father in heaven as Most High. He called him Yeshua. He got 3 or 4 different names that he called my Father in heaven. That's his walk. It don't mean that it's wrong. I don't like that. Don't bring that type of stuff in my lives, y'all. See, that's another reason why I don't like to go live. Because that type of stuff right there, it can be a newbie in the Lord and to get thrown off just off of that comment that was made on this channel. Well, if his name ain't Most High, well, what is his name? His name is the I am, I am. So that means I am whatever you need me to be. That's my name. You understand? Period. Don't do that to people. You have no right to come on nobody's channel and try to tell them or ridicule them or say something to them about the way that, about their journey and what they refer to their Father in heaven as. I don't care what you call him, just call him. For real. Just call him, y'all. That's all you got to do. Long as I know you reaching out to the Lord when times get, when problems come, you can call him whatever you want to call him. Because that's your walk. That's your walk. That's your journey. That's your personal relationship with our Father in heaven. It don't make it right and it don't make it wrong. You understand that? It make it your personal walk. That's what it makes it. I don't like that, y'all. I really don't. And see, I'm out here in van life. I'm out here. I ain't got time for that type of stuff. I need grace and mercy to stay all around me, all around these four wheels, from Caesar's ass to her appetite. I need Most High to cover me in cutie pie. That's what I need. I need this to be a peaceful transition. I don't like that, y'all. I really don't. I really don't. That's why people don't go to church. You see? Because of stuff like that. People read the Bible, or they learn just enough to try to prove their point. Ain't no need in you trying to prove a point to me, baby. Because I let my walk speak for me. That's it. I show y'all the blessings. Period. I don't go through nothing. Nothing at all. And I'm not gonna allow nobody to come in this live. I ain't been live in what? In a week? Since I began this. This is my second week. I ain't been on. Let us have this time, if you don't mind. Don't bring that over here. Don't bring that judgmental spirit over here. Because you ain't going to like what Miss Jerry do. Miss Jerry going to delete you. I don't give a fuck. I don't. That's it. That's it, y'all. Now let's go back. I'm trying to help people. You got people that want to get out here, that don't want to die with debt on them, that want a cattle on 1,000 hills, that want to get to the good life. You understand? And I don't need no distractions in here. My hands to the plow. Somebody get out here and I don't instruct them right, God gonna get me for that. And I ain't got time for it. I'm on 2 missions. My back to the Lord and van life. To get my ending goal, financial freedom. Inheritance. A blueprint. A mark on this life to say I was here, and this is the legacy I left behind. I got 7 grandkids. 7. Completion. I got 4 children. 3 biological and 1 through marriage. And all of them are grown. That's who I'm focused on. The Lord first, and that journey. That's it. And telling people about the goodness of the Lord. And showing them every step of the way. See, if you do this, if you tell the Lord this what you gonna get. This how it's gonna happen. This what you need to do. This is the prayer you need to be praying. This what you need to be asking God for. Not what his name is or how I address him. That ain't even important. Y'all, let me tell you when I knew I was blessed and when I knew I was in favor of the Lord. Let me tell you when I knew. When I got off that exit to go to the pilot last night, it was an older white man and an older white lady right there at the end of the highway, and they was holding up a sign that say we need food and we need propane. Y'all hear me? And it was cold as hell. I pulled right over. I gave them 2 cylinders of propane, and I gave them $10. Y'all hear me? I did what Yeshua told me to do. That's when I knew I was blessed. You understand that? I'm in my van house and got everything I need. I got running water. I got heat. I got cable. I got blankets. I got plenty food. Y'all got a refrigerator full of food. I got a cabinet full of food. Y'all hear me? This thing right here full of food. That's when I knew I was blessed and highly favored, when I had enough to share. That lady was like, thank you, baby. Thank you so much. I said, ma'am, if I had more to give, I would give it. I said, but me and my husband, we working off of a 1-week paycheck. Period. Don't bring that over here. God been too good to me. Don't bring that over here. Yeshua, Most High, my father, my dad, my mom, my sister, my brother. On occasions, he done been my husband. Whatever I need him to be at that time, wherever I'm at in life, that's his name. Period. That's it. That's it. Got time for all that? I don't. We come this far by faith, leaning on the Lord, trusting in his holy word. He ain't never failed us yet. Don't turn around. You came this far by faith. You understand? Y'all, the world ain't ready for what the Lord getting ready to do through me. It ain't ready. It ain't ready, y'all. When God, Yeshua, Jesus, my Father in heaven, got his hands on you, no matter what it takes, baby, he ain't gonna stop until he brings his sheep home. You understand that? Look at P. Diddy. He still ain't lying. He will, though. You in there drinking homemade liquor. Let me tell y'all what's gonna happen. That man in that jail. Y'all see R. Kelly, don't you? Y'all see that song R. Kelly made to the Lord? See, I told you, it ain't in good times that you go back to the Lord. It's always in your darkest times, in the weary hours, that you go back to the Lord. Y'all body on me. You heard what I said. A body. A whole ass body. You understand that? It's in your darkest times. It's in them dark times. It's in your darkest times that you go back. It ain't never in the good times. Them two men, they in their darkest time, they on Jericho's roads. And when you on Jericho's road, you want me to tell you what it feel like? It hurt. It's full of confusion. You lost. You don't know what to do. You can't think. You want to cry, but you can't form no tears. It's like you going around in a circle. And you don't know who to trust, and you don't know what to do, and you don't know who to believe. But if you lucky, God gonna send you Most High, Yeshua, whatever you want to call him. He gonna send you a help. You understand that? In my case, God sent the person straight to me. And he said to me, God told me to take care of you. And that's what I'm going to do. And he ain't wavered me. See, when you good, it come to you just like that. You ain't got to wonder. You ain't got to second guess. You ain't got to hope. You ain't got to wish. You ain't got to do none of that. It's going to come straight to you. You understand that? Others, you may have to go through it to get to it. You understand? When when Most High got favor over you through them prayers of your parents, grace and mercy gonna grab you up and gonna look at you like this and say, look here, either you gonna come in now or I'm gonna put you back down and I'm gonna take you through some more traumatic problems. I'm gonna put you in a tsunami and you ain't gonna like the way it feels when it's over. That's it. I don't know nothing else to tell y'all, because guess what? One day, the Lord gonna shut Miss Jerry's mouth. And Miss Jerry gonna go on. The study won't no more. And then what? Excuse me, y'all better get it while it's here. Y'all better get it while it's here. Because I'm here to tell y'all. Can't nobody write my life story. Nobody. Nobody but me and the Lord. And I'm still here. And I'm still smiling. Trouble piled up high as the sky. And I'm still smiling. And I sleep very well that night. Because when you got favor over your life, that favor extends. You know what favor is? Let me tell y'all what favor is. Favor is the angels. You in the middle, and they got this circle around you saying, God favored you. And they going around with their hands. Just like, you know, the girls that play Ring Around the Roses. That's how the angels, that's how your angels are around you when favor over your life. They got a circle, a unified circle around. When ditch digging comes, they knock it out. Stumbling blocks, knock it out. Broke days, knock it out. Hard times, knock it out. That's just the way it is. When you got favor. You understand? Problems come, but they don't manifest. You understand? Remember that when you got favor. That's why I told you know what? Before I left Cleveland, it was this lady. She used to always be up there. I don't know if it's a lady or man, and I really don't care. And she always used to be outside of this Family Dollar on Lakeshore. And every time I would go there, she would be there. And I hear the Lord say, give her $1. And I'd be like, Lord, I don't want to give her $1. Then it was these young kids. Well, they kids over me. These young adults. They was coming out, and she asked them, she said, do y'all have 50 cents? They had 50 cents. They had just got checks. They had more than that. They told them, no. I said, come here. I said, let me tell y'all something. I said, it's better to give this woman, to give this person, than to pass this by. Because that may be Jesus. You understand that? If you got a penny, give it to her. Because it's better for Most High to say, they had 50 cents, but they didn't give it to me, but they gave me something. And for that, I'm going to bless them abundantly. You understand that? Don't pass people by no matter what you think about them. Because you just never know. You just never know nowadays. And it's better to be caught in right than to be caught out of time. Y'all hear me? Perfect example. One of my husband's co-workers, Mr. Jerry, I hope you don't mind me sharing this. They threw a retirement party for this man 2 weeks ago, where my husband was. Had a beautiful spread. My husband sent me pictures of what they had at this man's retirement party. Y'all, they planning that man's funeral a week later. This whole world, baby. This whole world. This how this world spin around. The time getting late, y'all. The hours getting short. We ain't got time for nobody to be coming up in our community talking about what we call the Lord. We ain't got time for that. Just call him. That's all God want me to do. Tell y'all, direct y'all, show y'all. Through all things, do what? Delight yourself in the Lord and let him do what? Direct your path. Period. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's it. I'm getting my cattle on 1,000 hills. I'm getting what the Lord got for me. Y'all hear me? Everything that the Lord has for me on this side of this earth, I am going to claim it. Do y'all hear me? I'm going to name it and proclaim it, baby. In Jesus' mighty name. That's it. That's it. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. I don't understand why people worrying about the pettiness of Christianity instead of worrying about what Christianity is really about. And what Christianity is really about is your walk with the Lord. That because if you on a genuine walk with him, then he gonna talk to you. He gonna tell you what way to go. He gonna tell you what to do. And you gonna be obedient because you gonna know him when you hear him. That's it. That's it. I told Mr. Jerry do my thumbnails for me, y'all. Because the laptop, the desktop is with him. So my husband do my thumbnails. I told my husband, I said, babe, find me a thumbnail that has to do with the Lord, but not the face. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. I ain't never seen that. So I don't know what color he is. All I know is he's a spirit. And a spirit don't have no color. A spirit is a being that exists. You understand? That dwells within you. I'm not finna get into all that. I don't know if he's black, white, purple, green, or gold, and I don't care. All I know is he's a divine order in my life that I don't want to live without no more. That's all I know. That's it. See, when you're all gone in this world, and you can't call them no more, and you can't talk to them, and you get lonesome, because you're going to get lonesome, baby. Life going to throw you one. And you going to say, I wish I had my mama. But that's okay. Because you still got a divine spirit in this world, baby, that dwell within you if you let him. Why y'all want to put a face on my father? Why y'all want to put a color on my father? Why? Ain't nobody never seen him. And those that have ain't never came back and told y'all what they seen and how it was. And if yeah, can y'all tell me who? Please? People. I don't care what he looks like. All I know is a wonderful thing. That's all I know. Ain't nobody got time for all that. You worrying about the color. You worrying about the name. You worrying about the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing to be worried about. Worry about the goodness. Worry about the grace. Worry about the mercy. Worry about the favor. That's what you should be worried about. Not the color. Not if he black, white, he or she, green, gold, gray, or blue. Child, I ain't doing it. I don't have time for that. I don't. I ain't got time to get no big bag. I ain't got time to do none of that. I ain't doing none of that. I'm not tearing my body down like that. That's why when I went into that all you can eat, I couldn't even finish it. I asked the Lord. I asked my Father, don't let me get in here and do this. Let me eat enough to get full. That's all I need to do. That's why I don't like to go in buffets. I ain't doing that. I'm not messing myself up. I'm 56 years old. I have a very active husband. I'm not about to do that. I got to keep up with Mr. Jerry. For real. I ain't got time for that, y'all. I don't. I mean, I just don't. And you talking about hooking my spirit up? I don't do that neither. I get straight to the point. I keep it short, brief, and get straight to the point. When I feel that my spirit line up with a person's spirit, then I open up and I talk to them. Y'all, my feet cold as hell and the heat on. I'm finna turn it on high. I'm gonna close this up, these curtains, and me and Cutie Pie going back there and get on our bed. I'ma change into my pajamas. We going to get on our bed, cut on our TV. I'ma cut on Tubi, and I'm going to cut on me a holiday movie or a Christian movie. Just what I used to do in my house. That's right. I play Christian music in my band house. The same way I lived at home is the same way I live in van life. The only difference is I go out and go to Planet Fitness, and I really don't have to do that. You see? But I save my wash-ups for when it's really cold like today. I should have been washing up in the van because it's really cold. But the night before I go to bed or when I get ready to relax for the day, I'm going to take me some allergy medicine so I won't get sick. Because it's cold. I got on 2 pair of socks. They really are. They're cold. See, season's not insulated. And y'all got to remember, it's 10 times colder in a van than it is in a house. So I'm good, but the good part about the propane, y'all, let me tell you the good part about the propane. It don't cost a lot. It doesn't. Them little cylinders, I keep 4 of them. You see what I'm saying? I stay prepared for whatever comes. I keep 4 of them. Because when you cook, y'all, the food be so good and it cooks so good and it cooks quick. You barely using them, the cylinders, when you cook. You see what I'm saying? When I get to Memphis and I get to these campsites, I'm going to cook and show y'all. I didn't lose nothing giving those people those 2 cylinders. If I had 2 15-gallon propane tanks, I would have gave them one. You understand? Because what would it render? Nothing. If I had 2 of them in here, I would have gave them one, because it do not cost a lot when you done already bought the tank. The tank is the most money you're gonna spend, and ours came up to $65 and some change. I bought mine from Lowe's. Probably could have got it cheaper at Walmart. But after you buy the initial tank, if I had seen them on a full pay week, I would have gave them the money. And I would have asked my husband, can I give them this money to buy them a propane tank, baby? My husband wouldn't have told me no. My husband believed in giving and helping. He believed in that. But we stayed in that extended stay for them 8 months before we moved in that house. Y'all, It was a girl that I met that day. Didn't know her from a tube of toothpaste. She gave us this long, drawn out story. We didn't want to hear that. All we need to know is how can we help you? And that's what we did. And she was like, I'll pay y'all back when we get back. I said, whether you do or don't, it's a gift. We don't give nothing that we expect to get back. We don't do that. If we give it freely from our heart. And we get our blessings back from the Lord. Because trust and believe, baby, it comes back. It comes back. Want me to tell you when it's going to come back for real? When I start this tax prepare and serve class. You see? That's when it come back. All the blessings that you give people, everything you do to bless people, it come back. You understand that? Don't never think that something you bless somebody with, that you ain't going to get it back 7 times is better. Because yes, you are. I'm here to tell you. And don't worry about nothing you lost, because the Lord will restore it. And I'm here to tell y'all because I have walked it and I have lived it and I know it to be true. Look at this. Prime example. Look at all this food. It comes back. See, that's when you know you blessed. People just give you stuff. God let you find things. I walked up out of that gym, and I walked up to this car. I'm like, look, there goes some money on the ground. I looked around. If I had seen the person, if I had seen somebody pull back up before I pulled off, and I saw that they was looking, I would have gave them their money. I sure would. If they had pulled back in that spot and had been looking around like this, I know they was looking for what I found, and I would have gave it back to them. You understand that? That's called a good run, than a bad stance any day. And don't worry about what people got to say about you. Don't worry about that. Leave that up to the Lord. Let the Lord handle that. Y'all hear me? Let the Lord handle it. Come on, y'all. We got to go to this back, because this phone finna die. And we going to the back, to the inverter. Come on, Pie. Come on. That's what we going. We going to the back. I'm going to plug it up in the inverter. I don't feel like going up under there getting no what you call. I don't feel like going up under there getting no my power stations. I don't feel like doing that right now. So I'll just turn this on for now. But yep, y'all. That's all you got to do. Turn it over. Give it back. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the woes of the world get to y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, because people something else. They really are. Come on, Pie. Sit down. They something else. Get off me. Look at this. Get out my lap. Get out my lap. Yep. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what people got to say. Don't worry about how they think. You understand that? You worry about how Most High think about you. Don't worry about what people, his name ain't Most High. Well, what is his name then? Just call on him. It's better to call him than not call him, than need him and he don't answer. Then to call on him and he answer, don't you think? People crazy, y'all. I'm going to tell you the truth. People real weird. They weird and they crazy. That's why I don't deal. I just don't deal. I just don't. I have people I deal with, and I deal with them abundantly, and then I have those that I don't. And people from my past, I really don't deal with them. I sure don't. Well, y'all, me and Cutie Pie, we getting ready to end this live here. We done talked enough. Ain't nothing else to talk about. I done shared everything with y'all. I done told y'all my walk. I done told y'all my journey thus far. How do I feel? Some days, y'all, I get up. The devil make me feel like everything bad is happening. And it's not. But that's how he make me feel sometimes. And I call my husband and I be like, babe, why do I feel so defeated? Why? What is it I'm going through that make me feel defeated? That's how the devil do you, y'all. It's called tricks. Trickery of the mind. He tried to make you think like your life is going so bad. And it's not. You right where you supposed to be in this moment, in this place, in this time. But he make you think like, how you thinking like, oh Lord, this finna happen, that finna happen. Y'all, ain't nothing gonna happen. God ain't gonna let, Most High ain't gonna let that happen to y'all. If you walking and you trusting and you believing in the Lord through all things and you delighting yourself in him, I promise you, he is not gonna let that happen. Everything you need to know gonna come to you by people, feelings, things you read, paths you cross, things you see, things you smell, things you hear. God gonna get that message to you some kind of way. It's up to you to be in line to receive it. You see what I'm saying? If you ain't in line to receive what Most High got to say, do, or tell you, you gonna miss it. Well, Miss Jerry, how do you do that? You got to, through all things. You got to spend time. You got to meditate. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, when I get off this phone with y'all, them curtains getting closed, this whole thing right here getting shut down. I'm finna turn my TV already on. I'm finna put it right there. Y'all hear me? And I'm finna turn on me a holiday movie, or I'm going to turn on me a Christian movie. Don't get me wrong. Miss Jerry ain't so heavenly bound that she ain't no earthly good. Oh no, I ain't gonna never confess that. I ain't gonna never confess to be the perfect person. I cuss, I fuss, I hoop, I holler, I do whatever the situation called for. But what I do next, talk to my Father. Remember, it ain't what you do, it's what you do next. Because see, he understands. I made her out of human flesh. I made her out of human emotions. She's a human being. Don't mean she don't love me. It just means she ain't arrived yet. But all in due season. All old things gonna pass away. And all new things are gonna surface. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. Y'all wait till I get the cell. Wait until y'all hear these people tell y'all how far I done came. Just wait. Y'all. Oh, Lord. Y'all. Baby. After y'all hear the type of tsunami Miss Jerry used to be, y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, oh yeah, I better go head on and follow Miss Jerry. Cause if Miss Jerry was like that and now she like this, oh yeah, God got her. Yeah, she with the Lord. I'm trying to tell y'all, I was a beast. Y'all hear me? My mouth, girl, ooh wee. I was too hot to handle and too cold to hold. And these right here, I threw them in a New York minute. You understand that? These, baby, these done whooped on a lot of people. You understand me? Y'all, when I tell y'all I was so angry and all I used to do is fight, I was hurt and all I did was fight instead of dealing with the hurt. Didn't know no better. Didn't have the guidance. It's not because the guidance wasn't there for me. It's because I wasn't in line to receive it. Y'all hear me? My mistress loved away my hurt. And my husband, he completed it. Y'all hear me? Through the Lord, Ward Wade, and Jerry Williams. That's it. That's it. That's why I will always be grateful to my mistress. I will always. Because he taught me love. See, he was on a journey with the Lord. He wasn't perfect. You see, perfection is the kingdom of heaven. You don't have to be a star baby to be in Jesus' show. All you got to do is be real and be receptive. That's all you got to be. You don't have to have diamonds and pearls. You don't have to have $100,000. You ain't got to drive the best car. You ain't got to do none of that. You shine for the world with stuff like that. But to shine in Jesus, all you need is a made up mind and a willing heart. And say, here I am. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether worthy, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. That's all you got to say. Y'all just don't know. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I won't. I ain't gonna turn around. I don't care about. I'm just not turning around. I'm just not going back. People, they test you. They come to you. They try to bring strife. They try to bring problems. They try to bring trials and tribulations. But don't give up. Keep going, y'all. Don't give up. Don't turn around. I don't care what life throws at you. Do not turn around. Keep going. Keep pressing on. Keep marching towards heaven. Turn it over. Give it to him through all things. Give it to him, y'all. Give it to him. Yeah. I lost a lot of time in life that I thought were good times. Y'all, I'm living the best life I have ever lived in my life. Full of regrets. You understand? When it's time for me to go home, it be such a trying time for me. I can't tell y'all because it wasn't such a good place in my life. And when it's time for me to go there, I have the worst anxiety in the world because the devil wants me to think you still that girl. People look at you and you can see in their eyes, oh, we waiting for her to. He ain't through with me yet. He ain't through with me yet. I am so glad that the Lord loved me. And he keep on forgiving me. And he keep on loving me. And he keep on showing me. And he keep on blessing me. No matter what. But then you got people. You see? And all they do is make you remember how you used to be. You see? All they do is keep you tied to that box, to that bondage. That's the reason I don't like to go home. You see? Miss Jerry wasn't a bad child. Miss Jerry was an angry child. And I act out real bad. See, I saw my brother get killed. And I told the truth. And from there, yeah. But it's okay, baby. Because I'm vindicated in the Lord. That's all that matters now. But people have a way of keeping you right in that same place that God done delivered you from. Don't let them do it, y'all. If I go home and anybody say to me, oh, look at Shirley, I'm leaving. Because I don't care. You shouldn't have a thought or feeling about Shirley in no type of way. I don't entertain that type of stuff. I really don't. Y'all, the way them people did me, you would have thought I was on drugs and Selma sleeping with everybody and their mama, stealing, the whole nine. That ain't the stigma I got. I used to fight. I used to ruin lives. You understand me? That's what I used to do. You get out of line, you got hell to pay. That's it. That's it. So yeah, that's the way life is. People don't never let you get past your faults. They always there to keep them, to keep you bonded and keep you in bondage over what God done delivered you from. It's a trick of the devil, y'all. And y'all tell him he a liar. Don't y'all let nobody keep y'all bound where the Lord say you free. That's it. That's it, y'all. I'll walk away in a minute now. Whereas before, I'll stand up there and fuss to the devil, the cows, the moon, the stars, the mountain, the river, and the valley. All shut the fuck up and sit down. That used to be me. That used to be me. That used to be the type of person I was. I ain't got time for that, y'all. And y'all, it didn't help that I'm deaf. And because I didn't wear hearing aids. They didn't believe that. Miss Jerry deaf. Miss Jerry was born deaf. Because these people tell me they don't see nothing that excuse the amount of hearing loss that I have sustained. So I was born deaf. My mama just didn't know it. Or she knew it because when I don't have on my hearing aids, I read lips. It doing that done got me in a lot of trouble down through the years. Because when a man say something to me and I turn around and I be looking at them, they think I'm looking at them, I guess in a sexual way, and I'm trying to understand what the fuck you saying to me. So then, you see, and even now still to my husband, it's still hard for him to comprehend sometimes. Because people believe what they see. Even though I have put on my hearing aids, y'all. And he done seen the difference. You see, my mom taught me to read lips. You see, that's why when people talk to me, I'm looking at them like, if they talking on this side of my head, I can hear them. I still got like 60% of my hearing left here. That's why one of my hearing aids is a microphone and one is a receiver. So I can hear out of both sides of my head. Now, when I go home, I'm going to have my hearing aids in. And when I tell you I can hear a rat piss on cotton, I can hear it all. I can hear myself talk. I can't stand loud stuff. But when they're not in, baby, I can hear, but to a certain degree. That's why I have to keep a dog. I have to have a service animal with me at all times. And I have to tell my husband, babe, we're not arguing. You keep forgetting I'm deaf. So I can't hear myself talk. I got to constantly remind him of that. Because human beings believe what they can see. You see what I'm saying? And I have had police officers tell me, well, why don't you have on your hearing aids then when I show them to them? I'm like, because the world is loud. And unfortunately, my mom taught me. My mom sheltered me. And I didn't realize it until now. She sheltered me. She taught me another way to hear. So I hear by sight more so than by sound. I'm just one of God's special kids. And I'm okay with that. But people, People put you in a box, Doc. I'ma tell you, Doc W. Howard. You right. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. They be trying, y'all. They be trying. I'm so thankful that I have my YouTube community. I'm so thankful, y'all. I'm so grateful. If I don't get no more members of my to my YouTube family, I got damn near 3,000 YouTube community family members that the Lord has gave me. And I'm okay with that. If I don't get no more, I'm okay. I don't have to be a star. I just got to be a faithful follower of the Lord. Y'all, I know it's a lot of us been waiting on things to happen good for us. And it's not coming. It's coming. It's coming. You got to be patient, y'all. Y'all look at what we went through. Look at what we went through with Chestnut. Look at the stuff we went through. But everything we asked the Lord for, He gave to us. All in His season, all in His divine time, y'all. He gave it to us. All you got to do is steadfast. Keep on trusting God. Keep on talking to Most High. Keep on building a relationship with Most High. Let Most High know that you're everything I want, need, and desire. Put Him first. If you want a husband, fall in love with your father. When you love him to the point that he know your love is genuine to him, when he know you're gonna be genuine to him, that's when he gonna give you the person he designed for you to be genuine to. Y'all, for a long time, I didn't understand that. I couldn't comprehend that. All of my friends were getting married. And I'm like, how you know he the one for you? How you know he the one that God designed for you? Them the questions I used to ask. And they used to be like, girl, you just gonna know. Because you ain't gonna have no shame. You ain't gonna have no this. You ain't gonna have no that. You just gonna know. Y'all, me and Mr. Jerry, thick as thieves. That's my friend. That's my husband. That's my phone. Y'all, it ain't nothing I don't tell my husband. I tell my husband how my poop smell. Do y'all hear me? That's how close I am to him. I don't have no shame. If I got the poop, I'm going to poop. I be like, babe, what? And if I got the poop, I'm going to poop. Y'all, it's going to be, you just going to know because you going to feel it in your heart. It's going to be a feeling. And can I tell you something? If I say something mean to my husband, I hear the Lord saying, go back and apologize. Don't tear your helpmate down. Build him up. Y'all, Mr. Jerry got things wrong with him. Faults. I'm not gonna say wrong with him. I'm gonna say faults. I met my husband in Charlotte. When I first got to Charlotte 5 years ago. 6 years ago. I met my husband. My husband was working 2 jobs. His second job was at 7-Eleven. And my job, I did armed security. My site was down the street from the 7-Eleven that he used to work for at night on the weekends. And I used to go in there every Saturday and Sunday evening when I got to work. Yep, we were friends. We were friends for a long time. We sure was. Mr. Jerry is everything that I could ever ask for. I never knew that he was the one that God had for me until I was placed in a dark storm. I had a body on me. Y'all hear me? That man could have ran and left and been like, I'm not dealing with this bullshit. Still to this day, he right beside me. Ain't never left. He came to me and he said, God told me to come to take care of you. He said, Yeshua. He came and he got my hand and he said, Yeshua told me to take care of you. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's what he has done. When God got his hands on you and he wants you with him, trouble gonna come on every hand. And it's gonna be dark. It's gonna be some stuff that you never imagined yourself being in. And he gonna send something or someone to let you know, I put you here. I bought this storm over you because I require my soul back. I want my child to come back to me. You understand? It ain't gonna never come when things going good because he know you're not gonna stop to even recognize him. See, God got to put us through tremendous dark things. Look at P. Diddy. Look at R. Kelly. Y'all, R. Kelly ain't gonna be locked up for no 30-some years. Mark my words. See, he done already went back to the Lord. Them two gonna do big things for the Lord, in the name of the Lord, whenever they feet touch this concrete ever again in life. They on Jericho's roads. See, before the Lord let you get there, he gonna keep, I need you to come here. I need you to turn around and come back to me. Hey, come on back here. Where you going? I need you. Hey, I need you to turn around and come on back to me. You ain't gonna have an ear to hear because 9 times out of 10, you gonna be out the realm. So you ain't hearing. You don't know the signs. Till he pick you up and put your ass on Jericho's road. What is Jericho's road, Miss Jerry? It's a dark, lonesome road. You understand that? It may come in the form of jail. It may come in the form of a body. It may come in the form of a robbery. It may come in the form of a real bad car accident. You just never know. But before it get to that point, get in line so you will know. You understand that? He bring little storms before he bring the darkness. That's how you know when God got his hands on you and trying to pull you back in. When you a lost sheep that should be with him. That's how you know. Period. That's how you know when you ain't living your life right. Because he going to bring them little storms. After he bring them little storms, your money ain't right. Come here. Your lights getting cut off. You done got evicted. Your relationship in turmoils. Your children ain't acting right. Ain't no food in the house. I ain't got no decent shoes on my feet, Lord. I can't find a job. Them little storms. Them the little storms he bring. And if you ain't in line to recognize them little storms, he gonna pick your ass up and he gonna put you on a Jericho's road. And you better hope when he put you on that Jericho's road, he got enough grace and mercy to send a Mr. Jerry your way. You understand that? So in the midst of the storm, you still got comfort. And you still got peace that surpass all understanding. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there for today, y'all. I sure am. Stay tuned, baby. The best is yet to come. I hear the Lord say, leave it there. Somebody in this audience, somebody in my community, somebody's know this journey I'm talking about. Because they keep popping in and out. They know of this journey. They know this journey all too familiar. Because everything I just described is either what they done been through or what they going through now. So they all too familiar with this journey I'm talking about. If that's you, you better get on your knees. You better get on your knees. If you going through little storms, that's the Lord trying. That's Most High. Hey, I need you. Hey, your mama prayers. I got something else that I brought you here to do. You understand that? That's them little storms. I need your. I'm trying to get your attention. Okay, you want to be hard headed? Watch this. Watch this. P. Diddy. Watch this. R. Kelly. Or you can be a Miss Jerry. Period. Trouble can come, but it won't consume or carry you. His grace, the mark of Cain. Y'all hear me? I'm going to leave it here. I'm finna go in here, y'all. I'm finna take off these clothes, put on my pajamas. I'm finna close up our house. I'm finna turn. No, my TV already on. I'm finna turn on Tubi. And I'm finna watch me a movie. I'm finna watch me a Christian movie. And after I do that, I'm going to pray. Wait for my husband. Talk to my husband. And I'm going to sleep. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Dropping shorts. Roaming around in about 90 minutes in heaven. That's what I think I'm going to watch. 90 minutes in heaven. See y'all. Y'all see my line up? Look. Look at my line up. I don't know where that come from. Look, the 10 Commandments. Y'all see that's greed? Look. See? That's my lineup, y'all. Look, recommended. Look, look. Look at the lineup. Look at that. Look. Nothing and nothing but spiritual movies. I spend majority of my time in the presence of the Lord. I don't be caught out. When all this over with, I got a story to tell y'all. Then y'all gonna know that the favor of the Lord been on my life all along. What I tell y'all, I be telling y'all based on real experiences. Things that I done been through in life. I don't be just coming on here making. I ain't got time for that. You understand that? I'm responsible for a lot of people and they don't even know it. Whoever this message supposed to reach, if I described your situation, the Lord trying to get you, Most High needs you to come back. He got favor over your life through prayers. And he needs you to come back. And when the Lord got favor over your life, you gonna come back willingly or willfully. But you're coming back. I'm telling you now. You waiting on your soulmate? Talk to your Father. Whatever it is, tell him. Hey, let him guide you. He can do what no other power but the Holy Ghost power will do. Y'all got to go because I'll be on here for 3 or 4 hours talking about the Lord. I can do it all day long. All day long. I really can. Y'all be blessed. If y'all need me, Miss Jerry 1126 at Gmail. Desire, reach out to me, babe. I want you to write my theme song and I want you to sing it for my channel. I want to bless you to do that for me. That's what I want to do. If I can be a blessing to any of my community on this journey, just let me know. You welcome, baby. You welcome, y'all. You be blessed, okay? You be blessed. And anytime you need me, you reach out to me. Because Miss Jerry responds. Because I know how it is. You can't go to everybody. Because don't everybody have your best interests at heart. And don't everybody see. And don't everybody know. But I do. I done been there, done that. I sure do. And I know just how you feel. It's a lonesome road when you know the Lord got plans for you that the world don't want you to have and don't want you to receive. You hear me? Do all things, baby. Delight yourself in the Lord. I keep trying to tell y'all that. That's my word. That's going to be my word. That's it. That's all. Look to the hills, which cometh your help. Because all your help comes from where? That's it. Y'all be blessed, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. I'm going to drop videos, y'all. When I make it to Memphis, I'm going to come live. Other than that, check out my videos. If y'all need me, I just told y'all how to find me. Be blessed, y'all. Stay prayerful. Stay in the realm of the Lord. Stay in his will so favor can stay over your life. All right? Bye, y'all. Bye. Van Life 2025, Jackson, Tennessee. Peace. Bye. Bye, y'all. Bye.